Meanwhile, the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Valentine Ozigbo, has had words of praise for the people who turned out to vote. But he wasn't too happy about the delay in the process caused by the BVAS machine. Our correspondent, Ozigbo, reports.
The journey from Awka, the Anambra state capital, to Amaisi community was perhaps an indication of the peaceful atmosphere that would characterize election day. Few hours to the start of the election, the streets were almost empty as many residents remained indoors for fear of the unknown. But as the clock ticked, polling units began to fill up with voters despite the security concerns surrounding the election. Before long, large crowds of prospective voters had gathered and the exercise commenced.
As cool as possible. Everybody was fearing last week. Now we are seeing what God has done. Nothing is getting bad here at all. We are happy.
Coming down here, what I read on news and what I see on social media is different from what I saw on ground. You can see everybody is free. Everybody is moving around, exercising their franchise.
The governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party and his wife arrived at the Amaisi Social Center where his polling unit is located. But just like some others, his voting was delayed due to challenges with the technology deployed for the accreditation.
It has taken me more than 20 minutes to cast my vote, that I'm worried. So I want to commend INEC for an excellent job they've done, the ability to introduce this machine that will help us to check fraud and rigging. But on the other hand, we should actually now know that if this is the experience we're having all over Anambra State, even if it's not, even if in some few places, that we must insist that there is extension of time in those places.
Valentine Ozigbo commended the people for displaying what he describes as bravery in the face of intimidation by coming out to vote in large numbers.
I thank God that the cloud around this election, which was the seeming alleged order from IPOB, had since been relaxed. So there's absolutely no reason for anybody to show any form of restraint in coming out. So I don't think there's any apathy.
There are two major challenges for INEC to address. First are the technical challenges with the biometric voter accreditation system, which led to delays in the electoral process, and inadequate voter education, as many first-time voters here lacked the information and knowledge about how and where to cast their votes. Ozigbo, TVC News, Amaisi.